My name is Dan Moroney. I'm the principal of Boonah State High School, southeast region in the beautiful scenic rim. Boonah's a really interesting community. It's only an hour and a half from the Gold Coast or an hour and a half from Brisbane, but a very rural environment. It's a tight community. Most of the kids from the school would come from properties that either produce cattle or fruit and vegetables. Hay is a big product, so it's very agriculturally driven, with a range of challenges, but equally so much to celebrate.
I think that the health of any town like Boonah is closely linked to the health of the school because it's quite often the pivotal organisation within the community, but we also provide a cornerstone of interaction with the community in terms of sports, STEM, cattle programs, and being responsive to the industries that are really strong in this community and building a school that can provide quality workers, leaders, owners, business operators for the future of this town.
Equity and excellence at its most basic is about access to education for all. And in our explicit improvement agenda at Boonah State High School at the moment, the big focus is on know your students. And it comes in under that culture and inclusion domain of equity and excellence. If we know our students and we understand the complexities they face, or we understand what they need from us, then we can better shape their learning experiences, which can only lead to better outcomes for all of our students. About 30% of our students will go off to tertiary study, but a number of our students will follow a vocational pathway into apprenticeships, and many will move into the agriculture or agri-tech sector, which is something that we really focus on here at the school. It's acknowledged not only by the teachers and the students, but also our community, just how important in terms of engaging students community and school connection are. And that's where we really started to get into the agriculture program, because there was that realisation that this was the reflective piece that the community wanted. I think the amazing thing about the program is that it showcases the ability of educators in our system to be able to take learning outside of the four walls of the classroom. The agricultural program and the way that it integrates across so many different learning areas allows students to be doing maths, doing science, doing trade and industry all at the same time in an outdoor, fresh air, dynamic environment. Students that might otherwise be disengaged in a traditional learning format are actually turning up here at 6 o'clock in the morning or turning up on weekends because they want to be involved in the program and they're invested in what they're building alongside their teachers. Our students do everything from cultivating gardens, growing fruit and vegetables. There's a poultry program where they're caring for egg-producing chickens, right through to our feed programs for cattle, where they're doing feed trials between grain and grass-fed cattle, and then also the showing component where they're breaking in young steers and then learning how to rate the breed and how to show them in the agricultural shows that happen around southeast Queensland. Recently, we were able to partner with a non-for-profit organisation called Food Ladder that provide an artificial environment that produces leafy greens and vegetables. And it was actually a partnership with one of our local restaurants and cafes who have a really vested interest in the school and wanted to see how we could grow the agricultural program further. We started to brainstorm the idea of a Paddock to Plate program to really complement and showcase what our students are capable of. Immediately, the program generated a lot of excitement in the community, and we had a lot of community members come on board to support it, from cattle studs to vegetable producers. One of the most significant things for us was the arrival of Elliot Platts, who was a local chef at one of our wineries in the local region and an ex-student of Boonah State High School, who donated so much of his time and effort to come into the school and work with our students in the hospitality space. And on the evening, showcased what a group of grade 10, 11 and 12 hospitality students can actually produce with the right guidance, the right training and the right support. The evening ended with 75 odd people standing ovation for the students of Boonah State High School and the banquet they were able to basically produce from the beef and fruit and vegetables that they produced here at the school. The key focus of equity and excellence is around understanding what is the end experience for the student in the classroom, and keeping in mind and keeping in focus that at the end of the day, that's what we're here for. We're here to create the environment that allows every single young person to access learning, no matter what that looks like.